I'm also moving Boom there.
Alright, anything else?
Nope. I don't think I can. I'm locked in touching Batista's ass as he's climbing up.
Whoa. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and attack a Tomanuk. And that is a 18 versus Will.
Nope.
Alright. You feel a sensation that you felt previously come over you, but you tend to have the willpower to shake it off. Wallian, you're up.
I'm going to Vicious Mockery the one that's in front of Shamash, and that mark on the other one in the back is gone.
Okay, thank you.
23 against Will, to the one in front of Shamash.
Definitely.
6 psychic damage to him.
He's down.
Wow, shit. Shit in a good way.
Yeah,
I think I am done.
Alright. Attack on Smash. Range attack. Oh man, it was an 18 and then it slid over to a 4. Damn it. I missed. Zung a small bolt past your head, Smash. Now you're up, Smash.
Do I know where from?
Yeah, directly in front of you. To the little bloody frost goblin out there.
You mean that one?
Yeah, that one right there that you're fixing to cleave in half, probably.
Reaping Strike.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's gone. Cut his head off. Blood spews up from the veins when you sever the head off of the neck. Blood squirts a couple pulses and just stops.
And I'm going to look at the ground in front of me. Is it clear ice that I can see anything down underneath it?
It is. It's definitely no. It's not clear, but it's definitely a sheet of ice, and it looks very slippery when you look at it.
Okay, that's it.
All right, Batista, go ahead and do your climb check now. Your athletics. Oh yes, with the assist from Tomanuk, he fondles your butt caressingly and pushes you up.
On top of the dead goblin, or
Yeah, on top of the dead goblin. That's fine. Oh, they could have. Yeah, well, they didn't know that anyway. So
movement. I am just going to go ahead and grab this guy.
I wanted to do dynamic lighting with this, but it was just impossible because of the multiple levels. It just wouldn't have worked. But it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that I wanted to put dynamic lighting on was this level here, but it would have acted like a room or something, you know, with a door on this side. So there's just no way to, you know, signify that it's 10 foot. But it's all right.
I'm grabbing as a standard attack.
You can basically do whatever you want with them now. You're grabbing them.
Don't give him that power, David.
Mm-hmm.
He's a holy man, you know.
Right.
I will go ahead and toss him over the 10-foot ledge and down to Tomanuk.
All right. When you grab, well, I guess you grapple them, or grab, or you move half. Is it half your movement? Move. Well, you've already climbed up, so
I'm grabbing it.
Well, you've got him
it's-
grabbed.
It's another check to do anything else.
Shit.
So your attack is basically grabbing a hold of him.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was planning to do, just shifting. He said anything, so I was like, okay, let's elaborate.
Oh, I
So,
was
yeah, I'm
just
trying to
saying that
subdue
because of the crit. So
Yeah, subduing him, and yeah, I'm holding
What
his
did you
ass
say?
now.
Did you say you were doing him?
Holding him down, yes. That's that was why I was planning to do subdue him.
Oh, subdue him. We just heard do him.
nice.
Alright, can we get a mark on him for being, like, netted?
Sure.
And does that count as movement for my climb, and do I take another curse damage?
Well, you definitely will take more damage, which I'm getting to right now. I'm letting you get everything out of the way, including you. I didn't see a lay on hands though, but let's see. You take a total of 10 damage from the curse. That just mentally, you can just it's very powerful against your mind. I mean, it's like a internal screeching sound that's just it does damage to you. So, all right. So now you've got him grappled. So I'm going to put the net on him.
I
And
feel down telepathically to Kalmanuk, I got him.
that should be about it. MW Farima, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the community. All right. Melik, you're up.
Targeting him now that he's grabbed is not going to be an issue.
How do you think it's going to be an issue?
Since they are basically hugging.
They're basically as one. Their
Yeah.
bodies are contorted to make one.
So I'm just asking if you would see it as an issue to target him with ranged attacks because of this.
There's a possibility you may hit heavy. Well, Batista.
Then Malik will do absolutely nothing. He will save.
Okay.
So
Saving throw.
and he's free.
Yep, he's free. Heavy, you go ahead and do your save as well. You should figure out to do it.
Shaman's no longer slowed either, by the way.
Ah, that was to the end of like last turn, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's the
Last
end of my
round?
last turn.
Yeah. Heavy, go ahead and do a save.
Alright.
Alright, you are still cursed. Tomanuk now.
I move to here, and with my double reach, I can stab him with my spear, right?
Are you considered a large creature? Would you be worth 4 squares? I mean, would you be worth that
No.
much?
But I have a long spear.
Oh, that's a 2 reach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could reach up and gig him. Yeah, because it's 10
Great,
foot. That would
so-
be 10 foot.
We're communicating.
Batista's holding him still. I don't know if you... But I don't know if you want to give a bonus to that or not. That's up to you.
We got the telepathic bonus for aiding
Yeah,
each
but
other.
You can just do a
this
normal
is not a
attack.
skill, so
Yeah, you can just do a normal attack.
okay. If I can, I will also like the spear to stay in the hexa to sort of pin him as Batista's holding him.
Yeah, pin him to Batista.
You guys are, you guys are being brutal. I like it.
26 versus armor class.
Yeah, you're able to lodge that spear pretty good into his mid-thigh. And you can see the skin as it's kind of like lifted up from the spear being inside of it. Ooh.
I
That
only
one
do
hurt.
3 damage, but it's still a good hit, so the spear is stuck. It just missed all the important stuff.
Yeah, you're keeping it lodged in his leg. All
It
right.
was flanking, so it would have been a +2, but yeah, never mind, I would have hit otherwise.
You would have hit anyway, so...
I'm done.
So the goblin... He's gonna surrender. He's gonna surrender. He throws his staff down on the ground. Well, actually, it kind of bounces off you a little bit, Dominic. You don't take any damage, but he throws his staff and he says something, and he puts his arms up. And he says something. Can anybody here understand Goblin? I think Giant's Goblin, isn't it? Or
No,
is it
Goblin
Orc?
and Giant are two different languages. Giant is its own. Goblin is a variant of Common.
Ogres.
I could have swore I saw I have a chart somewhere in one of my books that has a better breakdown of the languages, and I'm gonna put that in the handout. So I've got to write that down. But yes, he throws his staff down, puts his arms up, and surrenders basically. As he's wincing from the pain with the spear shoved into his thigh.
I will. This would end the encounter, basically, I guess.
Yes.
So, the last thing Batista hears from Tamanuk is throw him down.
And he's not, you have him grappled. He's not doing anything, Batista. He's basically he's just standing there. He's not.
Forward he goes.
All right, which square are you going to throw him down? Right here?
Straight to his right.
Okay. He is down.
So, what I wanted to do with that is basically just have the spear still in him, but just have him be thrown down the ledge, so I can stand over him and have him pinned with the spear.
As he does fall into the ground, he bounces, and the spear does come unlodged from his leg.
Okay. We are outside of combat, I guess.
We are. Mm-hmm.
Then I will just walk up and put the spear just under his chin.
He tells you to take his staff to allow him to leave.
Never.
I will.
And why not?
I will disregard the conversation and just pick the goblin up by his throat, and as Shamash approaches, if he does, I will throw him down the next ledge so he lands in front of Shamash.
Alright, you throw him down the next ledge. Poof.
And I'm not trying to do this in a way so he would get hurt.
Yeah, he stumbles down, he slides down.
Oiling it.
So Shamash, you see a goblin in front of you land at your feet, basically.
I'm just going to rest my axe on his chest.
as you kind of put your axe down onto his chest, you notice something you notice a symbol or a mark of Tarek on this goblin.
What's that?
And I'm going to tell the group he bears a mark of Tarek. I don't know either.
Tarek is the actual orc that killed his father.
Okay. That's right.
Oh my god! Yeah, I totally forgot.
I was just waiting for you to explain it to us.
Tarek, aka Snaggletooth.
I'm putting a little more pressure on my axe, and I'm going to come right out and ask him, where's Tarek?
Tarek? We don't know. We just took up an allegiance with him, sort of. We didn't have anywhere to go, and his legion took us in.
I take it he's speaking common at this point.
He is. He is
Okay.
now, yes.
Yeah, he is, because my foot's on his gonads, too. When did you see him, and how long ago?
I've never met Tarek. We're just we're part of his clan now. And you remember in your dream that he was, last time you remember, you had seen dreams of him behind bars and doing manual labor, smashing rocks and everything like that. That was from your dream from about 2 or 3 weeks back, I think, on your handout.
Yeah, I want to show up and make fun of him while he's doing it.
I'm also looking for the staff that he threw in my face.
Yeah, well, he didn't really just throw it at you. He just dropped it.
Yeah,
and
I know.
Yeah, but yeah, it looks to be a pretty nice staff, actually.
I will.
It's got several trinkets.
Yeah, and he's a hexer, and he's weird. So I will wrap a piece of cloth around my hand and pick up the staff.
It's right up your alley.
Now Shamash is going to ask him a really stupid question.
Mm-hmm.
Goblin, why are you blue?
Because we didn't have anywhere to go, and we were trying to make our way north, and we got caught in a storm in a blizzard, and we all died, and then we were living again. We had no clue what happened. And then he goes on to tell you that he has no clue why the weather is this way right now in this part of Faerun. It's supposed to be nice and sunshiny and bright out and warm weather, and it's snowing, and they died actually because they didn't have the proper clothing, and they died from the blizzard.
So technically he's undead?
Well, he's not undead, no. He's just magically living again somehow.
Okay.
But no,
I'm
he's
gonna
not
ask-
undead, no.
I'm going to ask Qualian if he'll take control of this individual for a short period.
Sure, what do you want me to do with him?
Just hold him here until Batista and Tominuk come down. I guess they have more questions. Or if you have any questions for him.
Batista, you take another another 17 damage.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to. You can move.
Give me
He's jumping
a
all
saving throw.
over. He's moving all over the place.
I saw that.
So you don't specifically directly work for anybody out here right now?
You're still feeling the same. He tells you that he had just taken the allegiance with a tribe of orcs, an up-and-coming tribe of orcs that recently just force their way into the major city of Neverwinter. Well, Neverwinter's in pretty bad shape right now. So, an orc tribe led by an orc named Tarek. He's never met him, but supposedly he had led some revolts against the Many Arrow tribe, and now that he is running the actual tribe, they've made their way inside of Neverwinter, and they've actually got a pretty strong foothold now within the city.
I would like to climb down.
Okay. You do it carefully. I'm not going to make you do a check or anything.
So he's basically saying that he's allied with an orc that's living in Neverwinter right now.
Correct. But the way that he had gotten allied was from his old leader that basically just abandoned their tribe for some ogres. And that's why they didn't have the leadership to. They were trying to make their way to Neverwinter, but the blizzard, got a hold of them, and they all died. And then before they know it, they're living again, and they all have blue skin, and they have no clue what's going on. So,
Have you seen a tower around here?
you mean this tower? And he points over that direction, and you can see the tower, probably about an hour and a half journey away. But you can see it off in the distance, and it is it's sort of like a gray, shadowy figure, and it looks to be all entombed in ice and everything. But you can still make it out through the light shadows around it.
Have you ever traveled over near the tower?
No, we haven't gotten over there that far yet.
Where exactly did you die and then came back to life?
Right around in this very area, actually. We've been staying here basically to hunker down and hope to see the end of the blizzard move through, and we were just fixing to press on and try to find Neverwinter when we actually heard you guys, and we wanted to, take your goods and supplies, and because we have nothing, so
You
that's why
wanted
we
to die
set
again. No, I understand.
that's why we set the ambush.
As
Well,
Tamanuk-
it sounds like we need to burn your friends so they don't get back up. So
as Tamanuk walks up to the goblin, he holds his staff out and says, "Förbannelse!" It's giant for curse, and he shakes the stick at him.
Oh, yeah. That.
If that is all he says, then Tamanuk will take chokehold and lift him up and point towards Batista.
He waves his hands. I'm sorry. Let go of me. And you don't feel the eerie feeling anymore, Batista.
Tamanuk looks towards Batista to see if he is okay.
We hurt, guys. Take a moment to do another heal check.
Well, Tamanuk thinks that the curse is actually broken, so he throws the goblin back on the ground.
Okay. He bounces a couple times. Boom, boom.
you guys have any other questions for him?
Before you guys off him.
I didn't say that.
I'm gonna quaff down a healing surge thing out of combat.
Okay.
I'm gonna look to Malcolm and say, "Well, you got a bunch of specimens to pick from, but then burn the rest."
Ah, yes.
Ah, yes. Specimens.
And he will. I will actually have him take a blue skin sample.
Oh, he'll love that when he sees it next week. Or
Might as well
tomorrow
loot the
or whenever.
bodies.
Yeah, Shamash is resting enough to do 2 heal surges, and then he's going to start searching bodies.
Alright.
Tamanuk will stand guard over the goblin.
And for every healing surge you spend during the rest, give yourself an additional 4 hit points because I'm playing a tune.
I'm gonna put my monster manual in the. I'm gonna show you guys the monster manual real quick. This is just letters A through F.
Oh, in the stream.
Yeah.
Now I have to wait for the small delay.
This is it right here. All that is just A through F for monsters in D&D 4th edition. And I'm not done adding to it. I got about 4 more books. I need to 4 to 5 more books that I got to add stuff to. So that is a lot of monsters. Right here, guys. Sorry. This is just A through F. Tons and tons and tons. This is about 3 to 4 inches of paper that I've printed and made my own PDF and
So what are you doing with the goblin?
creating my own monster series of every single monster in 4th
So
edition.
with the goblin, Tamanuk is standing over him with
It's a ton of
spear
shit.
to his heart,
That's just A through F.
and just letting you all go about your business, looting and whatever you want doing.
Okay, so you guys find between all of the goblins, you find a total of 100 gold, so basically 20 gold apiece, and you find a couple more of these. You find a couple more of these, sort of like little signets of Tarek. You remember that because he left a symbol on your father's corpse, marking him. So you remember that marking anywhere. Thanks for remembering who Tarek is, man.
You just caught me by surprise.
The best thing is
I
I was like, who is it? And he's like, I don't know who it is either.
Yeah, this is going to be a massive compendium when I'm done building this.
The chance to go with us and help us.
Otherwise, we let Malik take your staff, and then we got a little friend that we will introduce you to.
No, I like little people.
It's called a mimic, and he likes goblin meat.
What's a mimic? I've never seen a mimic. What is a mimic?
I believe Tamanuk still has to mimic.
Something with big sharp teeth that eats goblin.
I'm actually going to take up the mimic.
Alright.
And we'll feed the dead ones to him.
Mhm.
So this one can see.
We'll put them in head first like a wood chipper.
Yeah. After we loot the bodies.
Yeah, of course.
I love it. So you pull the mimic out.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your mimic. He's got teeth!
Oh, come on, make him bigger.
Put him there, somewhere in the center. Yum, yum, yum.
There you go.
This is our little friend.
That was a pretty cool mimic, too.
Wait a minute, I like that one better.
It looks like it could walk, actually.
Yeah.
Or drag itself. The mimic has evolved. It now has hands.
And we start feeding the dead bodies to him.